In this video, we go diving around the Mission Bay Jetty to see if we could find some spotted bay bass in their natural habitat. While we're there, we end up finding something cool. Let's go. Hey, Roman Castro here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here and you enjoy fishing the bays of San Diego, consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. Okay, so in this video, I wanted to share kind of the underwater view of a different location. A couple weeks ago, I put out a video about diving under docks. If you want to check that out, I'll put the link for it up here. Today, I'm going to show you what it's like underwater around the North Mission Bay Jetty. It is it's not that deep. It's shallow. It's a little bit murky, but I'm going to show you what these spotted bay bass look like underwater, and just pay attention to see how they're staged, which way they're facing, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when you find one or two, like sparse ones, and then we hit the jackpot and find a little group of like 4 or 5 in a clump. And it just goes to show you that when you catch a spotted bay bass, you should definitely cast on that same spot at least a couple more times after you get hooked up. I wanted to highlight the beauty of it, even though it is just like a jetty and it just seems not as beautiful as La Jolla. It's beautiful in its own way. Everything in here is like smaller, and every once in a while you'll see a big fish, but it's nice to see the life cycle of it, right? Everything seems kind of like some of these species will start to grow in the jetties and like inshore, and then as they get bigger they'll migrate out towards the ocean. So the way I edited this video is I want you to appreciate the beauty of the place. It's just a lot of the times we go there, we fish, we just cast, and we're standing on rocks, and we don't realize all that stuff that's under the water. So I want you to see that. I want you to hopefully learn to love it as much as I do, because even though it's like little things and small, it's still life. It's still cool to see that stuff, and it's just right there. And again, it's going to help you with your fishing too. It's going to help you see a little bit of this fish behavior, and especially with the spotties, how they stage up on structure, and how they sometimes group up. All right, so with that said, enjoy, and I'll see you after the video. Found your road, yeah! Alright, here it is, DJI Phantom Standard, and we're gonna see if we can get the SIM card out of here. As you can see, it's super corroded. There's a camera, crackly gimbal, and there, I already cleared out some of the gunk, is a SIM card. I don't know, just a corrosion on it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out, but we're gonna try. It's coming out. Oh. 64 gig card. The traces look like they might be okay. They're not too corroded, they might still work. So we're gonna dry it out and see if we can get what's on there. The traces are little metal pieces that make contact with the sensor and the reader. So we should be able to get some information out of this guy. All right, here we go. I'm putting this in the computer now. Since the computer's not picking it up, I'm gonna try it on a different computer. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna go and clean out these traces with alcohol and see if that makes a difference. I doubt it will. It doesn't look like it's corroded, and this card is pretty much sealed, so I don't know what else to try. We'll look it up. We'll look up other ways to try, but for now I'm gonna clean it with alcohol and see if that helps. Okay, so the memory card is just smoked. It didn't work. That little card reader I used to try it on my computer actually ended up like shorting out, so now my card reader is broken. So I tried the card on a couple other different drives and it doesn't work. So I even cleaned the traces with alcohol, and I even scraped the traces because they had a little bit of like a gunky film on there. And still, I scraped all that stuff off, dried it again, cleaned it with alcohol, tried all my tricks, put it in rice, all that stuff, and nothing. It's now like about 2 weeks later, and it's been in rice for a couple of weeks, and it didn't help. So unfortunately, we're not able to see whose drone this was or what was the last shot. If this is your drone, let me know. I found it right at the entrance to I think it's the Mariners Basin in Mission Bay. So let me know if you want it back. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw it away anyway because everything on there is corroded and worthless. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you watched to the very end, you're part of the Full View Club. So thank you. If the comment for the Full View Club on this video is you. So let's see how you guys spell that. Watch this video next if you enjoyed being underwater and seeing what's under the surface. Thanks for watching. Woo!